They'll probably say, where exactly are you going with this? I see you really trying to take it there. Old school flow, chew you out, ain't fair. Jordan Pants.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Zah. But anyways, man, I know people been getting at me, asking me if I've quit YouTube. And to be honest, no, I haven't. It's just, certain circumstances, especially when it comes to the whole YouTube community thing and guidelines and things of that nature. And I've been battling YouTube on videos that they've removed just due to the fact that they're considered bullying towards liberals or I don't know, whatever. But the whole reason I'm back is to explain why I haven't been on YouTube. In the past, like I've slacked, I've refused to get on YouTube just due to the fact that I really didn't want to talk about absolutely nothing. But, I decided to get on here and let people know that I'm still around. I still got Zod's Vendetta TV. I got many episodes. I just haven't uploaded them because I have to constantly dance around YouTube and their guidelines and what's considered bullying, what's considered propaganda, what's it's like when I spoke on COVID, they removed it because they said I skewed the facts or whatever, and they gave me a guideline thing. Well, at the end of the day, it kind of comes down to is it really worth it? In some instances it is, and for the most part controversy used to sell the most. But since I'm not really on that page anymore and I kind of elevated to a more adult level and talk about things that actually matter. And of course I will cover current events and sometimes popular culture. It depends on what I want to talk about. On Neil Zod, that's what I do. I talk. On Zod's Vendetta TV, it's a podcast. So it's other people on there. We're having conversations about things that we think are relevant or just things we feel like we need to talk about. Now, like I said, the whole thing with YouTube, I had a video I had put up a while ago. And it wasn't necessarily slamming the liberals. It was just on Trump and Biden and, the distinction between the both. And, of course, I have to play devil's advocate. But, the proof is in the pudding. Things that have taken place, things that are continuously taking place, things that are going to take place in the future due to certain things that have been allowed to stand now. Now, you see they're going to ban the whole TikTok thing. Congress feels as if, I don't even necessarily know which branch of the government controls that, but, they passed it. So, I'm only waiting to see if TikTok's going to get slammed just due to the fact that, it cannot be controlled by the government. And that's just, it's kind of like this whole YouTube thing. That's the reason why I kind of slack up off it, because I feel like if I can't speak about what I need to speak about, what's the use even putting the video up? Now, there's been videos on YouTube that have been extremely controversial. Some, like, you go and it's like, I don't know what kind of educational purpose it is watching somebody get their head blown off in the Middle East, or, somebody getting ran over by a tank in this country. Yeah, it's, you might consider it history, but if it's if it just happened, how is that sliding through? Now, I'm not saying that's able to be monetized, but it's like the whole reason people get on YouTube is to be monetized. So if you put up videos, they're going to get multiple views, but they're going to get demonetized due to the fact of branding and all this other stuff, then what's the use? Now, of course, I'm not a quitter, so I continue to go on YouTube, and the views are not as strong as they used to be because I don't talk about the things that I used to talk about. But like I said, at some point you elevate and you have to get older, you have to move on. You can no longer continue with the same bull that you were doing before. Am I perfect? No. But YouTube needs to acknowledge that fact that there's some videos that are educational purposes. It's educating people to the bull that's going on right now, and not only on social media, but in government parties. Like, nobody's saying that the conservatives are better than the Democrats, or the Democrats are lesser than the conservatives. People pick and choose who they think will lead them to where they need to be. Like, a lot of people that choose conservatives because their morals and certain things and core values that they cherish, and that party appeals to that. And then you got Democrats that are more liberal, more out there, more supposedly progressive and things of that nature. So people that are on that level want to push towards that because they feel like that party is the party for the people, which I'm not going to get on here and say whether they are or they, they're not, but I'm just saying this is what I deal with on YouTube all the time. And I get it. For every 10 platforms, there's like one conservative platform. There's not too many, there's more liberal platforms on social media, and that's just the way it goes. It's just a sign of the times. Things are changing. People are seeing things a lot different. And then there's some liberals that are shifting to conservative. I'm sure people have bounced back and forth to parties because things that they wanted to go a certain way didn't. Now, I don't want to stray from the sole intent of this video. The video is just to let people know that I am back. My videos will be dropping. And basically, it's like with work and everything else goes on, I got to kind of fit it into, into the little cycle that I got going on right now. But yeah, I'm back. But I'm back in hopes that YouTube will finally stop taking down videos, or before I even put them into, cycle, I ain't getting some type of limited ads or all this. Like the whole reason. And the thing when people, oh yeah, you need the money. Look I have literally like 3 jobs. Like, it's like, so I'm not necessarily hurting on that because, to be honest, YouTube hasn't paid me good in a minute. And that's because the videos that I did used to do that was controversial, I no longer do. Now, I don't know. It's just one of those things, Really, I wanted to just test the audio and see if it's on point. But I know that it's going to spike somewhere in here. And even if it's not spiking, it's off because, I don't know, I haven't figured out the audio yet. This mic is like a dynamic mic, but it's working as if it's condenser mic. Picks up absolutely everything. And this new Zoom that I got, I'm not sure on a lot of things, but trial and error. You know what I'm saying? It's trial and error. But I won't take too much of your time. I got to go to work in about, let me see. In less than 10 minutes, I got to take off, seeing that I live like a few hours from where I work, but actually like an hour or something. But I wanted to get on here and just say, for the people that continue to support the channel, I know like you get at me in my DMs, you're like, what's going on? Like you ain't uploading, you ain't doing this. Like what's up with the podcast? Podcast is still alive and well. I've had some setbacks because Kat said I was initially gonna go in with a lot of ideas was swapped. I won't even say swap. A lot of ideas was thrown out there, and now people are not necessarily staying the course, so they kind of took the ideas and ran with it the other way. You know what I mean? Like it's like I gave them the blueprint of things that I needed to do and wanted to do, and they basically took it. And since their time is not as structured as mine, they're able to put that out there, and it's all good. At first, I was a little bit mad and felt like people that do things of that nature is really short-lived, especially when you're dealing with certain people. But since, I'm at an age to where that, I'm trying to push to, not even trying, I am pushing a different route. Like in the past, that would have been addressed, but it's better just to let sleeping dogs lie. And it's like a lot of times when people take ideas like that and, they poach and your ideas, they don't try to include you. They just do them themselves. A lot of the people fail because they looked for a quick buck. They looked for a quick idea that they didn't necessarily have. And they fail. Some cats have learned the hard way and it was just less verbal and more action. But like I said, I'm too old to be doing stupid stuff of that nature. And jail is not the place to be. So I'd rather sit out here and just do my other jobs every once in a while. Focus on what I need to do on YouTube and, but for the most part, like I said, I just want to let people know that I'm back and, and test my audio. Hopefully the audio is not under par, but I'll keep tweaking it. Anyways, if you support the channel, like, comment, whether negative or positive, it doesn't really bother me anymore. And for the people that are new to the channel, I know what I'm talking about right now is really nothing but if you hang on and you join the channel, hit the subscribe button, nail, and the bell notification for everything I put out in the future. And also go follow my other channel, which is Za Vendetta TV, and understand that I'll be putting up some pretty good episodes soon. Just bear with me. And on that note, you enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully the audio is not too atrocious, and if it is, let me know. Some of you have dealt with this before, so just give me, some pointers, see if I can work with it. Maybe drown out any noise that might be in the background. Right now, people are pretty much quiet, but with my son on his gaming console, it can get active. And if you ain't playing Destiny 2, man, go ahead and play it. I ain't getting paid for that. I'm just saying, I'm not getting paid for that, but Destiny 2 is pretty lit right now. It's got, I don't know, my PS5 is tripping, and it's brand new. But anyway, go play that Destiny 2. Or that Hogwarts, I don't know. Anyways, man, shameless plug. On that note, I'm your boy Zod, and I'm out.
Kneel before Zod!